My role model for staying active as I get older, without a doubt, is Tom Brady. Think about it. This guy kept playing football into his mid-40s. At 43 years old, he actually won a Super Bowl. He wasn't just hanging around. He was still the best quarterback in the game, the GOAT, the greatest of all time, competing against athletes nearly half his age. To me, that proves something powerful. If you take care of your body the right way, age doesn't have to be the end of performance. In fact, it can be a whole new chapter. That's exactly how I think about skiing. I've been on the slopes for over 60 years, and as time goes on, it's not about skiing harder, it's about skiing smarter. Brady's TB12 method is built around principles that make a lot of sense for us senior skiers who want to keep skiing for decades to come. When his book was published in 2017, I was so impressed with it that I incorporated a lot of his principles in my workouts. I was 61 at the time and found that his ideas were just what I needed. I'd been doing resistance training for decades, but found that traditional weightlifting just wasn't quite right for my aging body. The basic tenet was to work harder, but this just wasn't doing it for me anymore. I needed to work out smarter. As a result, I felt all-round better fitness, less wear and tear on my body, and I've been injury-free, which hadn't always been the case. His first concept is pliability. Brady says our muscles should be long, soft, and resilient, not short, tight, and brittle. For me, pliability has become a major part of my regular workouts. It keeps me moving freely and helps me avoid injuries, both in the gym and on the slopes. Here's what it looks like. Instead of static stretching, focus on movements that gently lengthen and activate muscles. Brady recommends dynamic stretches, which means moving a muscle through its full range of motion while under light tension. For example, in a slow and controlled movement, I'll swing a leg forward and back like a pendulum with a light weight band for resistance, or rotate my torso side to side, again using a band. The key is to do these things slowly and in a controlled manner. For us seniors, that's especially important because jerky, fast movements can tear a ligament or strain a muscle. The goal is soft, pliable muscles that are ready to react, not tight, brittle ones that are waiting to snap. As an added benefit, I found this technique improves my mind-muscle connection. Brady also recommends using resistance bands to combine strength and pliability. I've incorporated these into my training also. Bands give me a smooth, even resistance, which are much easier on the joints and better at keeping muscles balanced and resilient. Next comes functional training. Brady doesn't believe in isolating muscles on machines. He focuses on compound movements that train the body the way it actually works in life and in sport. Skiing is a perfect example. It's not just one muscle, it's your legs, your core, your arms, and your balance all working together. Now here are some examples that relate to skiing. At an easy level, he recommends things like chair squats, which sitting and standing slowly, building strength safely. Step-ups onto a low stair, or standing on one leg for both balance and strength. One step up from that would be moderate exercises, like body weight squats without a chair, walking lunges with a gentle torso twist, and side steps with a band around the thighs to activate the hips. And then the more challenging exercises would be things like goblet squats with a dumbbell or kettlebell, deadlifts with weights, which is something I do a lot of, and resistance band rows or pulls for both back and arms, which are great for pole plants. After reading Tom's book, I shifted to what I would call a hybrid approach. Mostly body weight and band exercises, but I still use weights for exercises where I find bands impractical, for example, deadlifts and overhead presses. This mix keeps my strength up while protecting my joints. My advice? If you already have a workout routine, just try blending in some of Tom's ideas. See how they feel. For me, they've really worked. I've been injury-free in the gym and on the slopes for many years. His next concept is all about recovery. Now, when I was younger, I gave no thought to recovery days. I merely told my body what to do, and it complied. I figured more workouts and more intensity meant more progress. But now I know better. As I've aged, workouts have become more of a collaboration between what I think I want and what my body is telling me the smart thing to do is. Not very subtly, my body made it clear that if I don't take rest days between workouts, my performance drops and the benefit of those workouts is diminished. Recovery time isn't just about avoiding injury. It's when the body is actually growing stronger. Brady treats recovery as part of training, and I've come to believe the same. These days, I build in recovery days, I hydrate before I get thirsty, and I prioritize sleep. On recovery days from either skiing or workouts, I find it helpful to do some light exercise like walking. Such light exercise increases blood flow and nutrients to muscles and helps keep them flexible. Brady also emphasizes nutrition and hydration. Now, while he follows a very strict anti-inflammatory diet, lots of vegetables, lean proteins, whole grains, and hydration all day, I'm not as strict. But I've learned the same lesson. Food choices matter. A handful of almonds or a piece of fruit gives me a steady energy between runs, while junk food just drags me down. And water, especially with electrolytes, if you're skiing at altitude, is absolutely non-negotiable. And finally, there's the mindset. Brady never let age define him. He knew he had to train smarter, not harder. And that mindset kept him at the top. For us, that's the secret too. Skiing in your 70s, 80s, and beyond isn't pretending you're 25 again. It's about working with your body in a way that keeps the joy alive. I set goals each season, such as joining friends I didn't get to ski with the previous season, working on new video projects, or improving my carving. These goals give me purpose and keep me excited to ski. Tom proved that the right habits will keep you strong and competitive far past the age when most people give up. And with his principles, pliability, functional training, recovery, nutrition, and mindset, we seniors can keep skiing with confidence and strength and joy for many seasons to come.